Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. Boy, do we have a treat for you folks. The big ticket is here. Kevin Garnett in the house. KG, welcome.
Man, a lot of people don't know that you actually gave me the name, the big ticket. Dude, K-Hard, man, I hope you got a package of all this somewhere. I hope you own all the names that you've given over the years.
You're the big ticket still. Great to have Kevin Garnett. Thrilled to be back in Boston. The Celtics ready for that home court advantage. Well, they're certainly excited about this one, and they'll be laying it all on the line as the intensity is palpable. Two top caliber teams facing off on the hardwood to do battle.
I'll tell you what, this building has been really a tough place to come in and get a win. They really play their best basketball when they're home. Not surprising, but it certainly makes them a difficult team to beat when they're on their home floor.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, it is official. AI was named to the All-Star team. Now, I asked him about it before the game. He said it was another dream he thought would never come true. Now, social media around the globe was going nuts with praise for this selection. What a moment for this young man in his journey to the NBA. Kevin?
David, thank you. From G League player to All-Star in short time.
And how lucky is this team to have a player like AI on it?
Kev, talk about the characteristics needed to push
Do you want this? Can you push through that pain right there? Are you going to dive on the floor? You're going to do the small things. You know, you're going to double down. You're going to be in the spot where you're supposed to when you're supposed to be there. You know my bad. You know, all this goes into winning. But then you need a little luck. You do. And you need an appetite. You need 15 guys that's willing to push through anything at any moment. That's the difficult part of winning.
On the same page.
On the same page, all 15 thinking the same thing.
That sounds daunting.
Listen, people think that, oh man, why can't you have 15? Because it's 15 guys thinking 15 totally different. And that's the difficult part of being a coach. That's what I'm saying. Being a coach is one of the hardest things to be because you got to take 15 perspectives and get them all in one and then go forward with the same velocity like you would. Trust me.
All right, let's hit the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. AI is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw drops for Bass.
And as the offseason approaches, AI will be receiving a lot of suitors for his services. No doubt he'll be one of the hottest names in free agency.
And you know, Greg, you can't help but be happy for AI. Think back to where he started from, playing his way into the league. Just a fantastic story for him. Now, here's Ball after Jaylen Brown's miss. Lakers working the ball around now. Hayward against LeBron. And Bass kicks to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brown. That one wide left. Kevin, you think about the work that goes into being an elite player. Describe that. What did you try to accomplish?
What are you going to do in these positions right here? When they trap you, how are you going to get the ball out? When you're not trapped, when you're one-on-one, what are the moves you're working on down here? Okay, on the right block. Okay, what about the left block? What about the top of the key? You get an ISO top of the key, what are you going to do? 5 seconds, what are you going to do? So you have to invest in yourself. After you get done with that, that's probably 45 minutes to an hour. You go in, you shower, you get done with that. Obviously, as a person, you're living as a human being. Everyday life, but yeah, it's a lot.
Sounds exhausting.
It is, but it is a cycle that you create for yourself, and once you're in it, and it turns over like an everyday. This is what you do every day, sort of like a routine. And once you get that routine, it is what it is. And I was able to keep a routine for 21 years.
Amazing.
Amazing. And you know what?
21 years.
21 years. I added things onto my routine, but if you ask anybody to play with me, they see my routine. I did my routine every day. Never missed a day of not doing my routine.
Irving surveying the floor. LeBron against Hayward. The pass to Horford. Launches a three. Gets the three-point of the fall. Horford's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you can see how dialed in Gordon Hayward can be. When he's on his beam, the vision is exceptional.
Pass against Brown. LeBron outside. Looking for McGee. Gets it there.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Here's Irving. He had 22 points in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And the type of leader you are, Kevin, the idea of coaching must have crossed your mind at some time. Am I right?
Oh, no. Listen, I like to think
too much.
You know what? You have to have a certain patience for coaching. I like to think of myself as a teacher. I like to think of myself as being able to articulate certain things about the game, having a high IQ, being able to translate that from, how I'm thinking to showing you. Those are the things that enthusiastic about, some stuff I wasn't sure about. I don't have any enthusiasm about being out here, X's and O's, drawing up a play. That, man, being a coach is a huge responsibility.
And if they couldn't match your intensity, I'm sure that would frustrate you as a coach, right?
You have to understand that not matching my intensity, but getting a goal done. How you go about something is your way. As long as we're here to reach the same goal.
Yes.
I can't tell you how hard to do something. But I will hope that you would do it hard enough to where it was preventative or however hard it took to reach the goal. And, I've always said that if I'm able to teach someone and get them to work with me, I would hope that they would put some velocity in it in the hopes in which I win it. That's the only way you got to do it.
Well said. And here's pass following Jaylen Brown's three. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First one at the line is good. Kevin, listening to the value you placed in preparation, practice to you was obviously important.
Practice to me was very important. Preparing was very important. Scouting reports, being clear, understanding rotation, understanding what the goal was, understanding the plan. I took all that to heart because I had to be the relayer. I had to articulate that to players. I had to be the one in pick and rolls calling out the coverages and stuff. And if I didn't know that, then, Rondo, the guards, they didn't know. So
they were going to get blasted.
So I had to be on top of that. So that was part of the responsibility, one of my responsibilities of just being a professional and being ready to play.
We call that turn the lights out because LeBron from that range put as many bodies on him as you want. It doesn't matter.
Now, here is Irving. No points in the game yet for him. Brown outside. Ball against Horford. Clock at 6. Outside Irving. And it's off from three-point range. The Lakers in the lead. Ball kicks to Bass. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Ball, the pass to Bass. LeBron outside. Back to Bass. Shoots over Brown. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers, too.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
Despite the disparity in talent, these 2 teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Now Bass, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
Boy, that's exactly how you have to play defense when he's driving the lane. You cannot give him any space.
And Kevin, your time with the Celtics, you had the big four, even when you consider Rajon Rondo. There had to be a leader. I know you guys all deferred to Paul because he was there.
Coach, just think about it, though. We all shared in different types of leadership. Paul Pierce was a great leader in all that, what you possess. I was more vocal and more energetic. Ray was more wise and more of a learning and understanding of concept and what we were all there for, and constant reminder. And, you know, not to say that you didn't have some young ones buck back or whatever, it's part of it. In that whole thing, we're all learning something. We're all enjoying. We're all sinking each other, good and bad. We're learning how to talk through things that, you know what, you use in your everyday life. Things that...
So it's the Celtics now. Morris with the bucket.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. All out there with AI. And it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle.
Don't give LeBron James a lane to the hoop because he will be ruthless in his attack. He takes advantage anytime he sees daylight.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Pacers was terrific. He had 37 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. Yeah, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Well, that was an elite performance, and it didn't seem to matter what approach they used to try to slow this guy down. He had an answer for everything.
Here's Irving. And James pulls it down.
Right, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like it.
Career, which demands so much time and so much of your mental and physical being. Then managing a marriage, having a family while you're playing. That's a balancing act that not a lot of guys can pull off, but you have.
No, so you have a professional life and then you have a personal life. I like to think that basketball is actually a profession. I love to play. It has a business component to it that you got to actually get some attention to. But then, you know, when it comes to being personal, your family, your friends, you have to separate the two. I would learn very early in my early career that never bring basketball home, leave it on the court. One of the things I struggled with was losing and being able to leave it on the court.
That would have been tough. For you in particular.
I'm just telling you, my first 5-6 years, I can honestly say, you know, I've lost relationships, and the fact that I couldn't believe certain things on the floor.
Right.
You know, I wasn't really good with that as a young man. And it cost me some cool relationships. But I like to think that I learned from that. I like to think that I've applied the things that I've learned. And I was able to separate the two, which is very important. You gotta have a distinction between the two.
And finished off by Bass. Well, Greg, fans were asking for it, and the NBA delivered. It was announced that AI will be a part of the dunk contest in All-Star Weekend.
And with the way AI comes up with those highlight reel dunks every game, it seems, you had to put him in the contest. If he wasn't a part of the festivities, everyone would second-guess the validity of the dunk contest.
Here's James, again, Los Angeles.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And Kevin, you think about all the individual accolades you won, the MVP, the Defensive Player of the Year award. Where does the title NBA champion rank on your personal list?
Being an NBA champion is everything. If I didn't win any of that individual stuff, I would be totally fine with just being an NBA champion.
Right wing. Kuzma against Williams. Pass to Bass. Feeds it to McGee. And it's ball in the corner. Here's Bass. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Oh, good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in the last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
And when the defense isn't there, Greg, you really open up the floodgates for the other team. They didn't have any heart.
The Lakers have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And he knocks down the first one.
It just seems like LeBron James doesn't age. Still so dominant in the second half of his career. This guy is incredible in virtually every statistical category.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. The Lakers also changing it up. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And it's tied up with that one. The Celtics shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Irving kicks to Brown. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense here from Vance. To the paint. Here's McGee. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. McGee's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And we want to thank Kevin Garnett for joining us, giving us some perspective. KG, as always, great, and thank you. Giving us a lot to think about with your comments tonight. Thanks for coming by.
Okay, man, I hope I was able to help, man. You know, thank you for letting me be
Help,
part of
you
it.
took over the broadcast.
Not even, man.
You took over the
Learn
broadcast.
from the best, Ken. Keep doing it, man.
Love you, buddy.
My dude.
And always a special occasion to have KG with us, Doris. A guy who really brings it every time we speak with him.
Well, his enthusiasm is contagious. This guy is a leader on and off the court. There's a vibrancy, a joy that he brings that was key to his success as a player and how fun as a broadcaster.
Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Offline with his 3. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Rondo, no good.
Great look on that, just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Gotta make these shots right now.
The Lakers in the lead. James finds Bass. Passes it to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the deep and then go hard to the rim.
Maybe that hole is a little bigger than it should have been.
Yeah, with the score this close, guys, I am shocked at the lack of defensive aggressiveness. That has to be shored up.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers on top, up 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, let's look at that All-Star vote. It is official. You are a first-time NBA All-Star. What does that mean to you?
For the fans to recognize what I've done, to make me an All-Star, I mean, it's absolutely incredible. Something that I'll absolutely never forget. So I'm just going to go out there and represent. I could not be happier, DA. I could not be happier.
I'm sure everybody back home is happy for you. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. This third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
You know, I think, Greg, they never settled for the first look. It was always about, let's get the best shot possible. Really good judgment on the offensive end.
Filling out the wings, it's Brown and Hayward. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Out of offenses, Doris, initiated appreciate that high pick and roll offense, which is so fun to watch. Which ball handlers do you want running that play for you if you were on the sideline?
Pick and roll. Let's begin with the great James Harden. We'll begin with his teammate Chris Paul. Steph Curry. You give Steph Curry options to read the pick and roll, he's going to make the right choice. There are a lot of guys who can manipulate the defense of the pick and roll, but those three are at the top of my list.
LeBron, left side. Gets a very good look and converts. James has got 15.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Horford kicks to Hayward. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 10.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Al Horford is a multiple all-star. And if you count his stats, you miss what he brings to the table. When you factor in his passing, his defense, his efficiency, he does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said, Al Horford averaging 15 points a game for you is like other guys averaging 27. Kevin?
The definition of a pro. Terrific guy. Thank you, D.A. Here's Kuzma, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And last year, the Celtics appearing in the Eastern Conference Finals for a 35th season.
Simply incredible, Kevin. The most in the East by far. The Sixers and Pistons are a distant second and third. And the way this front office has constructed this roster, expect that total to rise in the coming years.
Two shots.
He throw good. Kuzma. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Ingram comes in for James. And it's Josh Hart in for AI. And changes for Boston. Marcus Morris is checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Irving. The Lakers also changing it up. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Zubac. AI comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Hart, that's good.
I tell you, you give him a free look from three-point range, that is simply a recipe for disaster.
Rozier against Rondo. Hayward kicks to Rozier. Morris outside. Inside, Horford. And the layup's good off the glass. Horford's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I tell you, the defense is going to have to get in Al Horford's space because right now he's in a comfort zone.
Bass dishes to Rondo. Back to Bass. Shoots a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Pass to Morris. To the inside. Out to Hayward. That's the 3 fly. Can't hit that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And they're playing through a string of road games. That will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. That one doesn't drop. To the inside. That one's in there. The Lakers leaders cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Horford.
Well, solid body control from Al Horford. This is a big guy who's great at cashing in down low.
And it's sent back by Morris. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And then for the Lakers, JaVale McGee comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's LeBron in for Ingram. On defense, Boston. Out to AI. Lakers whipping the ball around now. Rozier against Rondo. To the middle. Here's Morris. It's deflected. The shot from 20 feet away. And Rajon Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by James.
There is so much responsibility on LeBron's shoulders. He has to keep that offense flowing, and he's got such a great grasp of their system.
Rondo against Rozier. Here's Morris, rejected by Bass. And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. Here's Hart. Sinks that one from the post. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Rozier, 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Horford. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
One thing we can't do is have empty possessions where we're shooting it before or we're turning it over before we can set our defense, okay?
Well, Brady's all about wanting them to take smart shots.
You have 24 seconds to play with, plenty of time. No sense taking a bad shot and risking getting burned in transition.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for the Lakers right now, the 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. Hart is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Bass at the 3. Outside, Smart. Brown, the pass to Smart. From outside, off the mark.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Bass can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 6. Down low, here's Brown. Got a piece of it. They recover it. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Deflects the pass. Rozier against Rondo. Rozier over in the corner, Brown, and there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Josh Hart. Brown inside. He's guarded by.
This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
Jaylen Brown. That free throw, no good.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Lance Stevenson's checked in for the Lakers. And the second free throw, good. And no doubt Brad Stevens, one of the most respected young coaches in the NBA, because he doesn't try to coach around foul trouble.
You know what I love about Brad Stevens is he's always trying to question the norm, meaning he doesn't want to do something simply because that's the way it's always been done. So just because a guy has 2 fouls doesn't mean he automatically takes them out. I like that kind of out-of-the-box thinking.
And here's Smart, outside Williams. To the middle, pulls up. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
And Bass kicks to James. McGee inside. He's against Williams. Basket good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Look, like no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want. Jost, that simply can't happen.
Nancy Galloway's checked in for the Celtics. Kyrie Irving comes in for OG. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kuzma's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He wants to change it up defensively and get more people packed into the paint. He said they're beating us up down low. We have to put a stop to it. Let's see if they respond, Kevin.
Ball against Irving. He kicks to Horford. Will it go? Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Bass passes to Kuzma. Back to Bass. Right through the knee for the layup. Bass has got 12 points in just the second half. Now the All-Star rosters have been announced, and AI will be busy come All-Star weekend. Nice to see him get the recognition.
And I don't think anyone can say that AI doesn't deserve to be an all-star. I mean, with what he does for this team and the level of play he's held this year, it seemed like an all-star nod was just a foregone conclusion.
And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving, but Kobe's one of them. And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions, and so far it's paid off handsomely.
First one falls for him.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA, and Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion.
Celtics making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own team to become the player he's become.
Brown dishes to Horford. Brown against Stevenson. And for Irving, he has let more of his personality come out on and off the floor, Greg, now that he has his own team.
Yeah, it really does feel like we are watching a new chapter in Irving's development as a player. Still has the great shot and handles that make him so deadly with the ball. And just visually, while the leadership is also evolving, he just seems more in control of the game and even more lethal as a player. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Ball kicks to Bass. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Lakers call time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And the Lakers with possession here. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Back to Ball. Lakers working the ball around now. Bass finds McGee. That one goes in. McGee's got 6 here in this quarter.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Brown the pass to Horford.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit. And it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The past few seasons, Doris, Al Horford has really stepped up his passing.
Well, he has, Kevin, and part of it certainly is the system. But to me, this guy has incredible vision and feel on the offensive end of the floor. He's a key component of what they do.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson, and he sinks the second.
Well, there's so much to like about Al Horford's game, right? He's a superb shooter. He's an excellent passer, very high basketball IQ. What's not to like, Kevin?
They double him with Horford. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. To the inside. Williams with the steal.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
And that one misses.
And boy, Robert Williams, big athletic guy who just doesn't back down. Still polishing his game, polishing that skill set, but when he's focused, he's absolutely spectacular.
The pass to Kuzma, and stolen by Williams. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Unloads from 13. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Maybe the most amazing thing about Williams outside the alley-oops is this shot-blocking presence he gives you on the floor.
Yeah, he's one of the few guys that protect the rim from anywhere on the court. Tough inside, able to get out on shooters, and plays with an attitude. Menacing.
Irving kicks to Brown. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
McGee dishes the pass. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. AI outside, over to the left wing. And stolen by Williams. Brown with it, now guarded by Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Brown drops them both. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. And Bass kicks to McGee. Irving against one. And stolen by Hayward. On the wing. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And Gordon Hayward all of a sudden so comfortable taking and making key shots. This is why you love this guy's future.
They get it back. Pass to Rondo. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Hayward. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. That is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Irving.
When the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Outside Rondo. Inside is stolen by Horford. And there's the foul. It will go on AM. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for 2. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2.
What a package Gordon Hayward brings to the table. Size, athleticism, high IQ for the game of basketball. You can count on his decision-making at both ends. I just love his game. That's exactly who they want at the line, and he comes through again.
Beasley with it. Now defended by Hayward. Beasley kicks to LeBron. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Yes!
And he's just putting the team on his back when he's needed most.
Don't you just love to see that confidence of taking these big shots?
Moving against Ball. Out to Hayward. Shot clock at 6.
Don't find that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So they foul intentionally. Free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Irving passes to Brown. Three-pointer, Hayward frames it from downtown.
Exactly what you want from the talented Hayward, the kind of poise that makes him a big shot maker.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see a desire to want to be great, and he's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
There's Brown with the 3.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, congrats on the win and on another double-double for you. Now, how have you contributed in so many different ways?
Well, I mean, that's kind of every player's job, right? You know, to contribute however you can. And I know that's what I'm trying to do. So I think that consistency comes from taking the exact same approach every single night. And I just want the fans to know that I'm going to be giving the same effort every game, every single night.
Well, easy to say, but hard to do. And yet you made it look easy. Congratulations. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long. you